Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom. I am back with a new week of what I cooked for dinner. So I'm starting off this week's dinner video with some English muffin pizzas. I like to make these every once in a while. Sometimes I make them for lunch, like on the weekends. But I had this package of English muffins in my freezer and I knew I wanted to use them up. So I just put them all in a sheet pan. I have my oven preheating to 375. They took about 15 minutes or so. So I just spread them all with the sauce first, and then I go in with the mozzarella cheese and then all the different toppings. I kind of was able to use up whatever I had a little bit left of. So I did black olives and pepperoni, red onion, some broccoli, and it was just a really good way to clean everything out. So this is a perfect easy dinner. This is something too my son sometimes helps me with because he likes making them, and I actually just served these with a small little side salad, and it was a really easy pizza and salad night. If you are new here to my channel, I do have an entire playlist of dinner videos from over the years. I have been filming these for about 5 years now, so I have a whole bunch of them in my playlist. I'll link it down below. So the pizzas came out nice and crispy, and they were really delicious. The next night, I actually made some locally made beef ravioli, just cooked it up, put a little bit of my homemade sauce, some Parmesan cheese, and some Texas garlic cheese bread. It was a really good dinner. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, I roasted up some sweet Italian sausage with some of the super sweet Twister red peppers, or the huge long peppers, and I also made some like chicken rice pilaf kind of vibe with some chopped up broccoli and carrot seasonings, and it looks super good. We are gonna dig in. Really simple dinner tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I am actually home on lunch break right now. I have my lunch literally right here, and I decided to throw dinner in the crock pot now on lunch. So all I did was fry up, I used this pan here, some bone-in pork chops, and then I mixed some cream of mushroom with some brown gravy and some water, and just mix the two together. So it's going to be like a creamy pork. And I had some of the Trader Joe's Haricot green beans left, so I just threw those on top. And I have my crock pot set for 4 hours, and then my husband will be home and he can stir it and then put it on warm. I actually might set it for like 4.5 just in case he's running late, and then he can stir it, set it on warm, and when I get home, all I'll have to make is either noodles or rice or potato or something. But I just wanted to get a head start on dinner tonight, and I thought I was already home, so why not? So it's gonna look really good. It looks really good. It's gonna taste really good later. So of course I'll show you when I get home from work what the plated finished version looks like. So the creamy pork chops came out really nice. I just did them on a bed of egg noodles. Normally I add mushrooms and onions, but I did not have mushrooms and did not have time to do the onions, but I'll link this recipe down below. So this night was a breakfast for dinner night. I do my bacon in the oven, 400 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes on each side. And I had some eggs here. I just did them over easy, and I did the Simply Potatoes hash browns. And it was a really nice dinner with the eggs, the bacon, the hash browns, and we had some fruit to use up. So I just cut up some strawberries and raspberries, and this was dinner tonight with a little bit of hot sauce on top of the hash browns and the eggs. The next night was a football game, so we just did wings and pizza. We both got home kind of late from work, so this was a really easy dinner for us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so I am making a lasagna. I'm doing this in the morning. It's a Friday, which is my only weekday off. And I've got my meat and my sauce here cooked and ready to go. I just dropped my lasagna noodles into the water, salted water. I've got my mozzarella and my ricotta waiting on me, so I'm just waiting for these to cook, and I will assemble this for later. right, so my tray of lasagna is done. Mine always comes out higher on one side where the ricotta cheese is and lower on the side without it. So Justin is coming over tonight, and he loves lasagna. I get a lot of questions whenever I mention Justin in my dinner videos. He is my husband's childhood best friend. They've literally been best friends since kindergarten, and he's actually one of my very close friends as well. I've known him for 15 years since I've been with my husband. So he's a very close friend of mine. He's like a brother. So that's who Justin is, because I always get a question, at least from one or two people in every dinner video, who is Justin? So that, hopefully that answers that. So the lower side of the lasagna is mine, and the rest will be Matt and Justin's. I'm also going to do some garlic bread and a salad. So of course, as always, I'll show you what everything looks like plated up later after I bake this. So the lasagna came out awesome, so did the garlic bread, and we also had some salads as well. Justin was over. He is my husband's childhood best friend, so we have 3 plates here, and then the salads as well, which we all put ranch on a little bit later. The next night I had a pork butt that I thawed out, and I added some Dole pineapple juice, some salt and pepper, and I let it slow cook in hopes to make some pulled pork. All right, so after the pork had cooked for 8 hours on low, I shredded it up, and I actually poured a little bit of that pineapple juice and meat broth over the top of the meat, and then I added some barbecue sauce, as you can see, put it on these little rolls with pickles, and we actually had a couple pieces of leftover lasagna, so I went ahead and heated those up. I know it's kind of a random dinner, but that's what we had for dinner this evening, and we will see you tomorrow. I've got some ground turkey here. This is 1 pound, 3 ounces of ground turkey. I think it's the Jenny O brand. I thawed it out before work this morning, and I'm going to saute this up and cook it, drain any fat. There probably won't be any. And then I'm going to add this taco seasoning mix. I've got my can of Rotel tomatoes, and I'm starting some of this Spanish rice. I'm going to do like turkey taco rice bowl type of things. So I'm going to get this going and show you what it looks like. Hey guys, so here are how the rice bowls came out, but obviously not in a bowl, on a plate. So I did a bed of the Spanish rice on the bottom with it has the Rotel diced tomatoes and chilies, and then the turkey taco meat on top. I just chopped up some random lettuce and some olives, and my husband has the same thing, except he has shredded sharp cheddar cheese. I actually used this Price Chopper shredded sharp cheddar and some sour cream on his. So essentially the same, but mine just has no dairy. So this is what we're having tonight. Thank you so much for watching this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a whole playlist of these videos linked down below from over the years, and I will see you all in the next one.